DJ Delz.
Welcome to a brand new episode of the Delz Show. Today is October 14th, 2016. And I'm going to do mostly a lot of Q&A. I will speak about a few things I want to talk about, like the new Rogue One Star Wars trailer that just recently released yesterday. A lot of people have been asking what's my opinion on it. I think it looks really, really good. This is definitely the best trailer. Really tells a story. And I'm kind of looking forward to watching it now. The movie's either going to be really great or it's going to be absolutely horrible, painful to watch. Hopefully, it is not painful to watch. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Darth Vader back. Hopefully, he's in the movie a lot. And I have a funny feeling he's just going to go on a rampage toward the end of the movie and just kill everyone. I think that's the best way to finish off the movie. And speaking of Star Wars, I'm doing a promo right now with Steiner Sports where you could get 20% off shopping with them on all types of Star Wars memorabilia. I actually got an autographed poster by the actors who play Chewbacca, Darth Vader, and Princess Leia. They've got tons of other stuff on the site. Take a look at it. I'll put a link in the description box below. And if you see anything you like, use code DELZ, D-E-L-Z, and you will get 20% off of any of the items. And that's including the new stuff also from The Force Awakens. So definitely check that out. Also this week, they had the raffle for the Nike mag, and that has closed. It closed, I'm pretty sure, on the 11th. And now we're just waiting to see, who won. They should be announcing that really soon. I got one raffle ticket. I felt like if I was going to win, it might as well be just with one raffle ticket. It'll be fun if that's the case. I do win just buying one ticket. Hopefully I win. Hopefully one of you win. And we're going to go into some Q&A. I know there was more stuff I wanted to speak about. I'm sure it'll come up while I'm reading some of these questions. First question is from Deo4884. He writes, WWE Network showing other promotions. Yes, that is what it looks like. It seems like they are looking to buy footage from other promotions that have WWE talent that has left or has came in. They want to grab some of that old footage from like TNA, Impact, Ring of Honor. I mean, they have a lot of talent from those two promotions. So that alone would definitely be worth it, I think, if Vince drops that money and gets that. I heard that they're doing all types of stuff too at the network where they're going to be charging less money. There'll be like a $4.99 package. Then there'll be a $9.99 package and then a $14.99 package. They're thinking about doing something like that. To me, it's getting to the point where I'm ready to just not have the network anymore because I'm losing interest in it. And the only reason why I really watch this stuff right now is because I enjoy listening to other people's podcasts and I like talking about it to other people, throughout the week. I think it's fun, just talking about the show. But as far as me watching it, it's usually like 80% garbage and then 20% of stuff that I actually am entertained by. If you're lucky, it's 50-50. 50% is good, 50% is bad. Next, we got from LJ Sampson. He writes, talk about KP signing to Adidas. Will the swoosh match? Will we see him get his own signature shoe? KP, I'm assuming you mean Porzingis. If I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm pretty sure he just got a deal with Adidas or an offer. And whatever the case is, I don't think he'll have his own shoe yet. He has to prove himself more. He's definitely really good. He proved himself last year when people were so pissed off about, the Knicks getting him. They were just so heated. And he ended up winning a lot of the Knicks fans over. I would say most of the Knicks fans. So we'll see. Only time will tell, It's all about how he's going to continue to play, And I remember another thing I wanted to speak about. I wanted to speak about Melo. On First Take, they had a debate because Stephen A. Smith was really pissed off about the fact that Slam Magazine put Carmelo Anthony at number 15 of the top NBA stars of 2016. And Stephen A. Smith was spazzing out, complaining that's blasphemy and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And in my opinion, it's really not. I mean, Melo really hasn't done much for the team. Yeah, he's a great scorer, but, you know, he's not a leader. Look where the Knicks have been on the postseason. They haven't been nothing, you know. If LeBron was with the Knicks right now, if they took Melo out the picture and put LeBron in there, they would have at least made the finals. They probably would have made at least the Eastern Conference Finals, if not the actual finals. I definitely agree with Slam Magazine. I mean, they could have put him maybe somewhere in the top 10, but if you really look, he is a great scorer, but when it comes down to when the team really needs him, he's not always there, man. If you're that good, you should be able to get your team at least to the playoffs. That's just my opinion on that. Next we got from Alien Insurance. He writes, are you interested in Tyler, the Creator's new sneaker brand that will be dropping earlier next year? I'm pretty sure it's an entire clothing line, but regardless, you know, I'm definitely going to check out for it. I'm a fan of Tyler as far as his music, so I'm going to check out for it. I think I've seen the shoes already, I'm pretty sure, and it kind of reminds me of like Bape meets Vans. But I don't know if that was definitely the shoes right there, but I'm pretty sure it was. Next we got from Skulls_1, and he writes, why don't you play in the basketball game at Sneakercon in New York? To be honest with you, I wasn't invited, man. I wasn't invited. And for people that are like, yo, how are you not at Sneakercon? Shout out to Mr. Wonderful 1996. He's like going in on them on the feed right now where I'm reading all the questions. You guys got to go in on them. I'm not suggesting you guys cursing them out or stuff like that. But, you know, tell them you want Delz to be at SneakerCon. You should invite Delz to SneakerCon to at least host the event. I mean, have me there to host the event. It would be a lot of fun to have me on the mic while everyone's playing. I don't need to play the basketball game. If they want me to, I will, you know. I mean, most of the guys aren't that great in basketball, I think. I'm sure they're not terrible, but I'm assuming they're not amazing at basketball. It's more or less for fun, you know. And it's a little shocking that SneakerCon doesn't acknowledge myself, being that in the past I've showed so much love to what they do on YouTube. I've featured their shows many times, got a lot of views, the shows. And if you want to watch my SneakerCon videos, just go on YouTube and search DJ Delz space SneakerCon, one word, and you'll see like awesome content, you know, me interacting with the people. It's really great, and I can't see why they didn't want to invite me. It's probably some kind of political thing. I can't call it, but to make things happen, you guys got to go to these brands, these companies, hit them on Twitter, and just keep telling them, we want Delz, we want Delz, we want Delz. You guys all got to do that. Just at them on Twitter or go on their Instagram and just hound them, you know. And if they see that people want to see me, they're going to book me, you know. They're going to get me in there. So that's all I could say right now. Next we got from Basil. He writes, what kicks are you rocking now in your rotation? A lot of Reeboks, believe it or not. Like Iversons, I've been wearing the questions and the answers. Like the answers that are white and black with the zipper going up. A lot of Sauconys, like the new Saucony Bodega pack. The Jordan Bred 11s I've been wearing a lot this week. Also the Bred 1s, I've been wearing those too a lot. And also, now that I think about the white Ultra Boost with the black outsoles. And shout out to Basil, he got his own YouTube channel, definitely check him out. Next we got I Am Raphael. He writes, TNA getting sued now. Where do you think this company is going? Yeah, TNA Impact is definitely in bad shape. I'm hearing that Billy Corgan is bumping heads with Dixie. Man, I don't know, man. I'm enjoying where it is. Like, I was really enjoying the whole thing with Broken Matt Hardy. But that's beginning to fade, too. Because, like, if you look now, like, Jeff Hardy's not Brother Nero anymore, even though they're still calling him that. He's not dressed like him. He's not acting like Brother Nero. He's not kind of like bowing down to Broken Matt. Like, the whole storyline is like fading and it's beginning to be all watered down. And I think Vince is going to eventually buy that whole company. But regardless, I'd like them to keep going. I really enjoy watching EC3, the Hardys, and who else do I like? Decay is fun to watch, and Eli Drake is beginning to win me over. At first I wasn't really into him, but I'm beginning to like Eli Drake. Moose I'm a little into. It's a decent show, I gotta say. It's way better than it was, you know. Damian Sandow on the show, which is now, I forgot his name, Aron Rex. He seems miserable. When he's in the ring, he looks like he's gonna cry. Like, why am I here? He looks miserable. Something is off with him in Impact. It's just not working. Like, Cody Rhodes seems to fit in nice. We'll see how it goes down. They got plenty of talent. I'd like to see Ryback go over there. I think Ryback would be fantastic over there. Next we got from Aaron Lachat 23 writes, what's the next Jordan 13 colorway you want to see come out next year? Love your videos. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Aaron. I definitely want to see the Flints come back with reflective on the upper. That's what I want to see. And also the Breads with the reflective on the upper. JJ Kicks 360 writes, do you think the Adidas wave will eventually die down? And will retro start selling out like they used to? I think that's definitely going to happen. Everything shifts, you know. And it's been a long time since Adidas has been this popular. It's been, you know, a very long time, over a decade. I've always rocked with Adidas, but they've never been like where they're at right now. They are super popular, and it's only going to last so long. If it doesn't, if it keeps going and going and it never stops and they really just put it on Nike and Jordan brand, then congratulations. They did it, but it just seems like a lot of this stuff is a fad. And the lifespan of a sneakerhead is like 2 to 3 years tops, and then they fade out. You know, you really gotta love sneakers to be doing it still after like 3 years, 4 years tops. I've seen so many people come and go, and there's nothing wrong with that. You grow out of things, you know. But we'll see. Only time will tell. Next we got from E. Price the King. He writes, best releases of the year and worst release of the year. Best release of the year so far, you put me on the spot. Possibly my sneaker if it releases with Saucony. Hopefully it releases. Guys, hit up Saucony Originals and say, please release DJ Delz' sneaker. We want to buy it. Just tell them that. That's the sneaker, man. We need that sneaker to come out. Worst release of the year, I can't call it off top. You know, I don't really pay attention to what I don't like, you know, so, like, it's just not even in my mind, you know, to think of that. Next we got from G-Man 315. He writes, have you heard about the Black Cement 3s with Nike Air dropping in 2017? I keep hearing rumors, but nothing from a reliable source yet. I hope that happens. Next we got from Blockburner 415. Hello, Delz. Love the podcast. Keep making them. Salute, man. I appreciate you. Next we got from Michael Francisco. He writes, do I think that Vans will release a Star Wars 2.0, designs inspired by The Force Awakens and Rogue? Love all the podcasts. Thank you, man. And speaking of everyone that really loves the podcast, I really hope that you guys are listening on iTunes. You're subscribed to my iTunes channel, and you leave feedback. It's so important. It helps my show. It gets it out there to more people. So please, always leave feedback on anything I do. Always rate. It helps the channel when you like a video or give it 5 stars on a podcast platform. Whenever you do that kind of stuff, it's like rating the work, and it helps generate it to get out there more. I don't think they're going to be putting out another Star Wars set for a couple of years. Maybe next year when they release the new Star Wars Episode 8. But I don't think they're going to do anything for Rogue One. Next we got from Chris Ohana. What is your top 3 pickups of the year so far? White Cement 4s, I would say. I really love the Saucony Shrimp Scampies. The Saucony Pumpkin Spice. Those are sick. there's a lot of shoes that came out. I just can't think off top exactly what my favorites are. Jordan-wise, though, those are the ones that I really, really dig. The breads that came back out, man, love them. I got to really think about that. It's something I've got to, start really thinking about because I'm going to do my countdown at the end of the year like usual. Next, we got from Blackout 35, top 5 collaborations this year so far. Definitely everything Van's doing with Disney, with the Toy Story pack, came out crazy. Also, the Nintendo Vans collection, so dope. The Drake stuff that they put out, really nice with Jordan Brand. Trying to think what else. There's so many collabos that come out. There's 3 new sneakers that come out every week, so it's hard to just remember off top everything that released as far as collabo-wise. I got to really look through all my sneakers to do so, and I'm reading your question cold for the first time right off of my phone, so that's something I got to actually go in the sneaker room and really go through everything and look at everything. But those are definitely some that I think really were pretty impressive, especially what Vans has done this year. Vans has killed it. It's like the Nintendo pack, how the box is like the old NES with the controller outlets. It's crazy. They nailed it, man. They totally nailed it. Next, we got Eric the Messiah. Are you going to double up on the Dr. Dooms? Absolutely not. I never double up on foam posits anymore. I used to when I first started buying them, and then I didn't realize after wearing them that you don't really need to double up on shoes. You just need to make sure the bottoms are clean and the foam posits can be fine. They are built like tanks. They don't really get messed up. So there's no reason to double up, in my opinion. Next we got, and this is the last question from Christian. He writes, what are good foams or Jordans to wear with jeans? Jordans, I would say Jordan 3s, Jordan 4s, Jordan 5s. Those are the easiest to wear with jeans. Jordan 10s are also easy to wear with jeans. And that looks like I covered everyone's question. I like that. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick podcast. Thank you for tuning in. And I will put out a new one next week as long as I get some feedback. Also, hit me up on my Twitter at DJ Delz. Hit me up on my Instagram, which is Real DJ Delz. That's my Twitter, Real DJ Delz. I'm also on Snapchat. My Snapchat is DJ Delz. And I'm hearing right now that the Black Cement 3s will be coming out next year. I'm hearing this right now. So looks like they are coming out. Also, the Jordan 3 will be releasing tomorrow with the black upper and the white outsole. I personally think that it's a great shoe on feet. Looks better on feet than in hand. And that's the way it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be on your feet, not in your hand. So definitely think about maybe getting them. If you like how they look on feet, you probably should get them. In my opinion, Jordan 3's finally back. Real dope that they came back. I'll have information on my blog, thesneakeraddict.com. If you haven't seen what they look like on feet, check out my YouTube video. Just search DJ Delz Air Jordan 3 Cyber Monday, and you'll be able to see what they look like on feet. I give you a detailed HD look. Once again, also, don't forget, I got a big promo going on over at Steiner Sports. 20% off all Star Wars stuff with code DELZ. That will be in the description box below. Go over there, just check it out. You don't have to get anything. Just go there and check it out. They got awesome stuff. A lot of sports stuff besides just Star Wars memorabilia. They got all kinds of stuff. They got Mike Tyson biting Evander Holyfield's ear and both of them signing it after. Like craziness. They got all kinds of amazing stuff. I go on that site and I just browse for like an hour sometimes. It's a lot of fun. So definitely go check them out. I'll put their link in the description box below. Everyone be great out there. Be safe out there. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll talk to you guys later. We out.